Testing 1, 2, check, check. Check, check, 1, 2, testing. 1, 2, check, check, 1, 2, testing. Peace and blessings. What's good to the good energy people? We're about to get into a little something real quick. Basically, topic is going to be take it on. No matter what it is, anything that seemed like is going to be an obstacle, take it on. You're going to have to face whatever it is head on. Please share the page. You can press follow. You can also go to YouTube, David Adams Podcast. I'm going to change that P to perspective. It will soon be David Adams Perspective, along with your perspective. Much love and respect. Peace, peace, peace. What's good with you? Much love and respect. What's good? What's good? What's good? Peace. What's going on? Please share the page, like the page, follow the page. Please subscribe to David Adams Podcast on YouTube. What's good with you? Give me 1 minute. Well, going to be real quick. I only have a few minutes. But the topic is going to be take it on. To be great, you got to first be able to take on anything that come at you that's going to be somewhat of an obstacle, a trial, whether it's pain. Mainly, you have to be willing to be able to take criticism. In order to be great, you have to take criticism. Yeah, you have to take criticism, whether it's negative or positive. You have to take criticism. And that's a fact. There is no way you'll be able to withstand life's trials, tribulations, or get anywhere if you cannot take criticism. You also have to be able or be willing to be hated. You have to be willing to be hated. There is no one on the earth that's great or successful in life that hasn't been hated. You won't be able to find that person. There is no one who was great who was never willing or wasn't disliked. You will be disliked. and that's a fact. You will be disliked on the path to success or trying to become great at whatever you do, no matter what it is. You will be disliked. Someone or some people will dislike you. Facts. You will have to be willing to be disrespected. Of course, no one wants disrespect, but it will come. You have to face that you will be disrespected, and how you deal with the disrespect will determine if you will be successful or great. Without a shadow of a doubt, you will be disrespected. You have to be willing to be talked about. For those who are trying to succeed in anything, whether it's your craft, whether it's business, whether it's schooling, whether it's whatever you do, you're going to be talked about. You have to be willing to be talked about. That's automatic. That comes with the territory. Everyone talks about everyone. You have to be willing to be able to be talked about, whether it's negative or positive. You will be talked about. Know that. You must be willing to be talked down on. You will be talked down on. There is no way you're going to be successful and not be talked down on or talked down to. You will get it. Start your road to success. Dare to start anything, no matter what it is. Go ahead and start it. You will be talked down on. Another thing in trying to be successful and set goals and going after it, for you morning good people, you will be cracked on, as they say. You will be insulted, you will be cracked on, you will be laughed at. There is no way you're going to get away from being cracked on, as we called it back in the day when I was growing up. You will be cracked on. Yeah. You will be laughed at no matter what. You will be cracked on. Also, you will be dissed. Once again, disrespected. Someone told me I should do a podcast on that, and I told them I will on this, and I am. Definitely be dissed, disliked, talked about, talked down to, criticized in a negative, definitely negative, but also you will be criticized in a positive. You will have to be willing. This is a very important one. This is very, very important. This is a really this is one for those who can feel this and understand this part right here. You got to be willing to be alone. You got to be willing to stand alone. Yeah. You got to be willing to stand alone. Because there are many successful people in the world who have stood alone in the beginning stages of their development of anything that they're trying to do. Some people is not going, you're not going to be backed by everybody. Everybody's not going to back you. Nobody, everybody that you know is not going to back you. So you shouldn't even be thinking that, oh, everybody love you and everybody's going to back you. That's not going to happen. You got to be willing to stand alone sometime. You got to be willing to stand alone sometime. Eventually, people, they will grow to love you and understand you. So be willing to stand alone. Those who have invented all types of inventions or creations that we have the benefit of utilizing today, a lot of times they were told, you're not going to be able to do that. That don't even make sense. You know what I mean? They probably heard, man, you stupid. You can't do that. That ain't gonna work. I'm telling you, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, you trust me. You're going to get that. It's impossible not to get that type of negative energy going towards whatever you're doing. Mind you, there are people that's going to love you. There are people that's going to back you on some things. But there are going to be times where people are going to come at you negative, and you got to withstand that. Real talk. You must be willing to just be you. Just be, and it is what it is. Just be you, no matter what. Just be you. There's another good one. You do not have to be, or I should say it like this, you have to be willing to not be in the in crowd. You got to be willing not to be in the in crowd. That's a fact. You can't be thinking you're going to be in the in crowd and accomplish anything that you want to do. You can't feel bad that you're not down. To the young people, to the younger generation, don't feel bad that you're not down. If you're trying to be great and do something really positive, It's okay not to be in the in crowd. You must be willing to be misunderstood. You got to be willing to be misunderstood. Yeah. It's okay to be misunderstood. And one of the top notch situations or adversities is you're going to have to be able to take on life's pain. Yeah, life's pain is going to be one of the greatest blows that's going to possibly derail you or help make you or help you make you lose focus at a certain time. You know, it's gonna hit you hard. Life trials and tribulations, the pain of basically losing someone is one of the greatest pains you're going to probably ever suffer. Yeah, I'm talking to myself right now on that. Definitely. You're going to have to withstand the pain of death. You're going to have to withstand the pain of losing someone that you truly, truly care about and love if you're going to be successful, if you're trying to be great, if you're trying to accomplish anything in life. The pain of losing someone is one of the greatest blows. It will be one of the greatest blows to your life. And the longer you keep living, you will suffer that pain of losing someone. So we all have, for those who never have as of yet, you're young in your life right now, and you haven't lost anyone in your family, any loved ones that in your family, or even someone that you're in love with. You will suffer the pain of losing someone. That's an inevitable thing that's going to happen. You cannot avoid that. You will have to utilize that pain and turn it into gain. So, whatever success that you're trying to achieve, just understand that's coming. But you have to be strong when that test of time comes and not be derailed. Much love and respect. Thank you for chiming in, tuning in. Please do me the favor, share the page, like the page, and just follow if you can follow. I appreciate it. Make sure you go to YouTube, David Adams Podcast, and press subscribe. I appreciate you. Much love and respect. Good morning to the good NEG people. Much love.